$750. Tuesday, January 2nd, 2024 at 9:25 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Muln Automotive, Incorporated. To date, company has delivered 100 Muln 1s to RMA for $3,363,500. Randy Marion Automotive, RMA is one of the top commercial dealer groups in the U.S. To date, Muln has delivered 100 Class 1 cargo vans invoiced for a total of $3,363,500. Company on target to deliver a total of 285 Class 1 vehicles by January 8, 2024. Brea, California, January 2, 2024. Globe Newswire, via Ibn, Muln Automotive, Incorporated. NASDAQ, Muln are the company, an emerging electric vehicle, EV manufacturer, today announces 50 additional Class 1 EV cargo vans have been delivered and invoiced for $1,681,750 to Randy Marion Automotive Group, RMA, or Randy Marion. To date, the company has delivered 100 Muln 1 Class 1 cargo vans for a total invoiced amount of $3,363,500. Muln is on target to deliver a total of 285 Class 1 vehicles by January 8, 2024. Muln 1 production is based out of Tunica, Mississippi, which is home to Muln's commercial vehicle assembly for both the Muln 1 Class 1 EV cargo van and the Muln 3 Class 3 EV cab chassis trucks. Randy Marion Automotive Group is based in Charlotte, North Carolina, and is one of the top commercial dealer groups in the U.S. We ended 2023 with an emphasis on delivering Class 1 and Class 3 vehicles and are now ramping up production to meet the commitments we have for the 2024 demands of our current and future customers, said David Mitri, CEO and Chairman of Muln Automotive. Muln 1 Class 1 Urban Delivery EV Cargo Van. The Muln 1 is anticipated to be the first EV cargo van for sale in the U.S. market in the Class 1 commercial vehicle segment. This van was designed for last-mile delivery, with best-in-class cargo volume, payload, and turning diameter to easily navigate through narrow urban streets and residential roads. Muln 1 Class 1 EV cargo van highlights: 110-mile estimated range, 4,881 pounds, GVWR, 1,683 pounds, max payload, 157 cubic feet cargo volume, 20-foot turning radius. View full vehicle specifications for the Muln 1 here. About Muln. Muln Automotive, NASDAQ Muln, is a Southern California-based automotive company building the next generation of electric vehicles, EVs that will be manufactured in its 2 United States-based assembly plants. Muln's EV development portfolio includes the Muln 5 EV crossover, Muln Go Commercial Urban Delivery EV, Muln Commercial Class 1 to 3 EVs, and Bollinger Motors, which features both the B1 and B2 electric SUV trucks, and Class 4 to 6 commercial offerings. On September 7, 2022, Bollinger Motors became a majority-owned EV truck company of Muln Automotive, and on December 1, 2022, Muln closed on the acquisition of Electric Last Mile Solutions, ELM's assets, including all IP and a 650,000 square foot plant in Mishawaka, Indiana. To learn more about the company, visit Forward-looking statements. Certain statements in this press release that are not historical facts are forward-looking statements within the meaning of Section 27A of the Securities Exchange Act of 1934, as amended. Any statements contained in this press release that are not statements of historical fact may be deemed forward-looking statements. Words such as continue, will, may, could, should, expect, expected, plans, intend, anticipate, believe, estimate, predict, potential, and similar expressions are intended to identify such forward-looking statements. All forward-looking statements involve significant risks and uncertainties that could cause actual results to differ materially from those expressed or implied in the forward-looking statements, many of which are generally outside the control of Muln and are difficult to predict. Examples of such risks and uncertainties include, but are not limited to, the volumes and timing of future Muln vehicle deliveries, whether the Muln 1 will be the first EV cargo van for sale in the U.S. market in the Class 1 commercial vehicle segment, and expected performance and demand for all classes of Muln vehicles. Additional factors that could cause actual results to differ materially from those expressed or implied in the forward-looking statements can be found in the most recent annual report on Form 10-K, quarterly reports on Form 10-Q, and current reports on Form 8-K filed by Muln with the Securities and Exchange Commission. Muln anticipates that subsequent events and developments may cause its plans, intentions, and expectations to change. Muln assumes no obligation, and it specifically disclaims any intention or obligation to update any forward-looking statements, whether as a result of new information, future events, or otherwise, except as expressly required by law. Forward-looking statements speak only as of the date they are made, and should not be relied upon as representing Muln's plans and expectations as of any subsequent date. Contact Muln Automotive, Incorporated.